Imagine a place where the world feels new, a place sculpted by ancient volcanoes and carved by ice. Here, high on the roof of Africa, lies a world unlike any other. This is Ethiopia's Bale Mountains National Park. The air is thin and crisp, carrying the scent of wild herbs and damp earth. Mists drift through the valleys like gentle ghosts, revealing then hiding the dramatic peaks that reach for the sky. It is a landscape of profound silence, broken only by the whisper of the wind or the distant call of a bird. This is a kingdom of clouds, a sanctuary held in the sky. As the sun climbs, its first rays touch the highest points of this magnificent plateau. Giant lobelia plants, like sentinels from another time, stand tall against the morning chill. Streams, clear and cold, snake their way through the moorlands, their waters reflecting the vast open sky. The Bale Mountains are home to a truly unique ecosystem known as the Afro-Alpine region. This is a world found only on the highest mountains of Africa, a cold, isolated island in the sky. Here, life has had to adapt in extraordinary ways. The daily temperature can swing dramatically, freezing at night, surprisingly warm during the day. The air is thin with less oxygen, and the sun's rays are incredibly intense. The giant lobelia stands like a strange, fuzzy rocket, sometimes reaching several meters high. It is a masterpiece of evolution, its rosette of leaves collecting dew, protecting its core from the nightly frost. Alongside it grows the equally bizarre giant groundsel, cabbage-like rosettes perched atop a woody trunk. These botanical giants give the landscape a prehistoric feel, as if you have stepped back into a lost world. The high-altitude moorlands are covered in a thick carpet of grasses and cushion plants. The soil is rich and dark, teeming with insects and invertebrates. It is a fragile ecosystem, where every single species, no matter how small, is interconnected and vital to the health of the whole. Deep within this high-altitude sanctuary lives one of the world's most endangered and beautiful carnivores. This is the home of the Ethiopian wolf. It is not a true wolf, but a unique species more closely related to coyotes and jackals. With its long legs, a slender muzzle, and a striking red and white coat, it is a truly magnificent animal. There are fewer than 500 of these wolves left in the entire world. The vast majority of them live right here, on the plateaus of the Bale Mountains. The Ethiopian wolf is a specialist hunter, perfectly adapted to its high-altitude home. It stalks through the low vegetation with immense patience, its keen ears listening for the slightest movement underground. Then, with a sudden pounce, it digs out its prey. These wolves live in close-knit family packs, gathering at dawn and dusk to socialize. The future of the Ethiopian wolf hangs in the balance, vulnerable to disease and habitat loss. For those who love birds, the Bale Mountains are nothing short of paradise. The park is a designated important bird area, home to an astonishing variety of avian life. Over 300 species have been recorded here, a testament to the diversity of habitats. From the dense forests to the open moorlands and the high-altitude wetlands, every corner echoes with birdsong. It is a place where every glance towards the sky or into a bush can reveal a flash of brilliant color. The Seneti Plateau is one of the best places to spot the blue-winged goose, gathering in large flocks near alpine lakes. Look closely in the giant heather trees and you might find the white-backed black tit. The haunting call of the Abyssinian catbird can often be heard drifting from the thickets. High above, the magnificent lammergeier patrols the air currents, famous for dropping bones to shatter them on rocks. In the Harenna Forest, search for the Abyssinian woodpecker and colorful white-cheeked turako in the moss-draped canopy. The story of the Bale Mountains is written in its very rocks. This dramatic landscape was born from immense volcanic activity millions of years ago, creating one of the largest areas of high-altitude terrain in Africa. Later, during the last ice age, huge glaciers carved out the U-shaped valleys, deep cirques, and jagged ridges we see today. In the 1960s, Dr. Leslie Brown recognized its immense scientific importance and advocated for protection. In 1970, Bale Mountains National Park was officially established, a landmark moment for Ethiopian conservation. It protects the headwaters of several major rivers, providing water for millions in Ethiopia, Somalia, and Kenya. Since its creation, the park has been at the forefront of conservation, with dedicated rangers patrolling this vast area. Scientists study the unique ecosystem, Ethiopian wolf behavior, and climate change effects on this sensitive environment. The history of the Bale Mountains is still being written, a living story of nature's resilience and humanity's commitment to protecting it. The story of the Bale Mountains is deeply intertwined with the people who have called this region home for centuries. The Oromo people are the traditional inhabitants, their lives shaped by the rhythms of the mountains. They are pastoralists, moving their cattle to graze on the high plateaus during the dry season, a practice passed down through generations. Their traditional thatched roof houses, tukuls, dot the landscape, a testament to a life in harmony with nature. For local communities, the mountains provide grazing land, wood for fuel, medicinal plants, wild coffee, and honey. Engaging with this culture is essential to the Bale experience, allowing visitors to see the landscape through their eyes. Visitors can share traditional coffee and learn daily life from the Oromo. Cultural exchange adds a human dimension to the park's beauty. Balancing local needs with conservation through sustainable livelihoods creates powerful reasons to conserve. This collaborative approach ensures people and wildlife thrive together in this remarkable landscape. The best way to truly experience the magic of the Bale Mountains is on foot. The park is a hiker's dream, offering trails for all levels of fitness and adventure, from gentle day walks watching Mountain Nyala to multi-day treks camping under stars. One standout trek crosses the Seneti Plateau, the roof of Africa through Ethiopian wolf territory. Walking over 4,000 meters is a challenge, but the rewards are immense. Space and solitude feel profound. Walk for hours with only landscape and sky. For four-wheel fans, a road crosses the plateau, one of Africa's highest all-weather roads. Stop to watch Ethiopian wolves hunting or flocks of blue-winged geese by alpine lakes. Beyond trekking and driving, wildlife watching rewards patience with shy mountain nyala and leaping klipspringers. Whether you're an avid trekker, keen driver, or patient wildlife enthusiast, the Bale Mountains offer a journey that stays with you forever. There is a certain sound to the Bale Mountains. It is not a sound of noise, but of immense, profound quiet. It is the sound of wind moving through giant heather trees, a soft, sighing whisper carrying stories from ancient time. It is the sound of your own footsteps on soft earth, a steady rhythm connecting you to the ground. In our loud, busy world, this deep silence calms the mind and soothes the soul. You hear the distant call of a thick-billed raven, the gentle gurgle of a hidden stream. This act of deep listening connects you to the landscape, making you feel like part of the ecosystem itself. The light has a special quality, casting long shadows with rich, saturated colors. These moments of quiet reflection remind us of our small place in the vast tapestry of life. The Bale Mountains National Park is more than just beautiful landscapes and rare animals. It is a sanctuary. It is a place of refuge for species that have nowhere else to go, a vital water tower for millions of people. And it is a sanctuary for the human spirit, where we can reconnect with something fundamental and real. It is a global treasure, a piece of our planet's natural heritage we have a solemn duty to preserve. The threats are real and growing. Climate change alters the ecosystem, agriculture and settlement pressure fragile habitats. These challenges require constant vigilance from conservationists, governments, and local communities. Yet, there is great hope. The dedication of rangers, scientists, and growing appreciation point towards a positive future. Ecotourism provides sustainable income for communities, giving them direct stake in the park's protection. This partnership between conservation and community is key to securing the future of the Bale Mountains. It is a sanctuary that must endure, a wild heart that must be allowed to beat strongly for all time.